I remember we're talking about the fact that life is not supposed to be complex, right? And just to go back to the language of my friend, life not supposed hard. So I remember this story. I don't have permission to call his name, but I remember this story like it was yesterday. So, this happened in a particular space, in a particular country, an environment. So one of those days, he was embarking on a trip, and he went with his brother. So for me, I was like, Baba, you and this guy go, because I know what it means for you to be able to travel in that space, in that location. It means all your documentation should be properly documented. And it wasn't cheap. It wasn't cheap in the sense that I've seen people in that environment who have lived there for decades. They are not properly documented yet. So this guy just came not long ago and is about to travel, and he traveled. So I called him. I was like, Baba Fana. And there's something just said. I think anytime I remember the life not supposed hard, I remember him. And he said life not supposed hard. What is he trying to say? God positioned people in our lives in certain seasons of our life to make life easy and for the burden to be light. What do God do? God knows that there will be a day you don't have food, but that day your friend have much. In other words, He has gone ahead of you to provide a cushion so you don't feel the effect of life in its fierceness. So yes, there is famine, but God knows that there will be a season in Egypt whereby there will be provision. Why? He knows that if the famine affects everywhere in the world, nobody will survive. So God always provides a means of escape. And many times He does this thing in ways that some people don't understand that they are the answer to someone else's prayer. So He said life not supposed hard. What was He trying to tell me is that as far I'm in the position to help this guy, he's not supposed to experience life in its fierceness. He's not supposed to see the harshness when God has put me in place to help him. When he said that, and it has been in my head since, and I see how relatable it is, and this thing is in every part of our life. I know many cars I've entered that is not mine, right? I've entered some very good cars, very amazing machines that is not mine. But God, if you're counting people who have had the lifts or a ride in those cars, as I'm still part of them. Why? Because God knows that you might not necessarily be the owner, but I will give you the leverage through a friend to experience the thing. You get? So it means that sometimes you are the prayer or the cushion somebody needs in certain season. Take note of that. God bless you.